I'm pissed, I'm frustrated, and I'm insulted. I never wanted to do a commentary on Comet Jack. I'll be straight up right now. I always thought everyone did a better job at explaining why he's such a sack of shit when it comes to commentaries. However, just like Mr. Enter, Comet Jack did that one thing that drove me over the edge and forced me to debunk his sorry little ass. And we're about to do that right now. It's go time.
And it looks like there's no sign of any more of this in the future. That's it. I'm done.
Many months later.
Oh my god.
Wow, that joke bombed so hard. I'm pretty sure it ended World War II. Yeah, you're going to need to have something called a unique internet personality in order to pull that off, Comet Jack. Okay, this is a minor nitpick, but the font he uses for these videos are just absolutely terrible.
Hey guys, this is Digoleva and welcome to Comet Jack. God, I just said Comet Jack and I already hate myself.
Wait, what did he say?
God, I just said Comet Jack and I already hate myself.
Something about saying Comet Jack and hating himself? Alright then.
Whatever. Since I'm such a
lazy piece of cunt.
What did he say? Lazy piece of cunt? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to turn down that pitch, hun.
When it comes to detail, here's some backstory.
Wow, love how you have to point out your own jokes there, mate. Pretty pathetic. Oh, so you call us lazy pieces of cunts when it comes to detail and history. Ha ha, not funny.
A Looney Tunes production. In November, Ben the Looney came back from the dead after a 1-year, 5-month hiatus. Then he made a video where he basically bashes the show for extremely idiotic reasons.
And then Snap Attack Crew gave me the power-up commentaries he never did so I can commentate on it.
Well, Snap Attack must have been a pretty shitty commentator if this is what he uses his power for.
Oh, and if you say he's a dead horse...
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Ben the Looney is a dead horse, you idiot!
I will kick your ass all the way back to
2003.
Oh goody, I can't wait to see the room in theaters again.
Anyways, let's start.
Welcome back to Ben Rants, and I'm not allowed in the state of Missouri.
Wow. Fucking wow. I will not talk about how awful is his avatar, since that is not only obvious but irrelevant as well.
Oh, he has a terrible avatar? You're using fucking Applejack, you're not one to talk.
What is important is I'm back to unleash my insanity onto the entertainment industry. So, what am I going to come back on? Ah, shit!
Wow. Ben the Looney actually cussed. This has nothing to do with Comet Jack, just... Man, that's gold right there.
Oh, just wonderful. I take a year-long break, I come back to entertain my
Classy,
fans,
Comet Jack,
and Cartoon
classy.
Network bends me over and trucks me! A new Looney Tunes show? Yeah, because the last one worked so well!
Okay, this is to future reviewers, commentators, voice actors, etc. Aside of an extremely monotone voice, the last thing you want when it comes to sarcasm is drawing out the inflections. Especially when your mic quality is this fucking abysmal. The best way to inflect sarcasm is to be quick, like this. Because yeah, he wants everything to be censored. Everything! But drawing out your sarcasm like what Ben did here will give your audience audio whiplash.
Oh, you asked for it today, Comet Jack. I'm going to debunk your ass! 1. If you're not going to use a specific segment of the video, cut it out, Comet Jack! You literally left about 30 seconds of Ben the Looney in there and said almost nothing about it. 2. Blaming the whiplash on the sarcasm instead of the shitty microphone? Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Sarcasm. 3. Ben the Looney's sarcasm lasted only 2 seconds. Meanwhile, your sarcasm used in your example lasted 2 seconds. And that's not even including the fact that you repeated it twice. Stop exaggerating for points, Comet Jack. And finally, you have no right to talk to future reviewers, commentators, etc., considering how awful your commentaries are and how awful this point you made was. Debunked!
Great. What is this show going to be about? Are Bugs and Daffy going to be stoners working at a gas station?
Hey, aren't we supposed to compare this to the Looney Tunes show, not Pony.mob? I'm just curious. I do not remember any of this shit on the Looney Tunes show.
That was a fucking joke, you fucking scrub!
You do realize you could have made that a lot more funny, right? Here, watch.
Oh, look. Not only is Comic Jack a Mr. Enter kiss-up, but he's also a half-boiled hero kiss-up. Ha, ha, ha.
Alright, Warner Brothers. Come in, truck me again. Bring it on.
I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with Comic Jack either, but seriously, how do people not talk about this? My god, Ben, your drawings are so shitty, it's hilarious.
Wow. I can't believe it.
Neither do I. This will be a long fucking review.
Was there anything that made you frustrated there? What was specifically wrong about that part? You never explained. Was it the face? You might want to be more clear next time, Comic Jack.
They made a Looney Tunes reboot that actually feels like the original Looney Tunes. I'm not kidding.
Wow,
This show was broken up
Ben
into
Deluni is
short,
actually
5-minute
showing
cartoons
footage of what
that have
he's
the
talking
simple
about.
plot of Bugs Bunny
That's actually a
trying to
nice
outwit his
touch.
foe. Bugs isn't urbanized, as each episode has him appearing in different locations throughout the world. You'd think he was a wild rabbit or something. And, bear with me, this is actually funny.
Yeah, let's skip to the ranting part.
Oh, really? Now you have the brilliant idea to skip? I mean, you show 15 seconds of Ben Looney only to say nothing about it and waste my time, huh? There was a much better way you could have done that, you know.
Wow,
This show was broken up
Ben
into
Deluni is
short,
actually
5-minute
showing
cartoons
footage of what
that have
he's
the
talking
simple plot
about.
of Bugs Bunny
That's actually a
trying to
nice
outwit his
touch.
foe.
Yeah, let's skip to the ranting part.
See the difference? Here's a message to you, future reviewers, commentators, etc. Don't waste my time!
Oh, it's good to see that. Wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Oh yeah, this is one of those videos. While so far I've said good things about this show, there is still one teensy-weensy, itty-bitty thing they got wrong. Everything else!
Yeah, tell me all the reasons why you hate this show. Is it the gross out aspect? Is it because of them sticking to the formula? Is it because Bugs is not really that pleasant of a character in this incarnation? Each and single one of them is a very reasonable point.
Okay, you are an idiot. No, actually, you're deaf, because Ben specifically praised the show for sticking to the original formula. And you know who else complains about gross out and unpleasant characters? Mr. Enter! Oh, would you look at that. Maybe Comic Jack isn't that much of a Mr. Enter fanboy as we thought. Oh wait, no, never mind. Taking the everything else line as little as he did seemed very Mr. Enter-ish.
Tell me, is it any of those?
That's right, everything that's wrong with this cartoon can be summed up with the title.
No, I'm sorry, but was that a cutoff? Was that a fucking cutoff? 'Cause if so, that was one of the most abysmal cutoffs I have ever seen. Guys, if you want to do cutoffs, you may not want to cut off on the last word of your sentence. And wait a minute, looking at it in retrospect, was that last part a joke? Or segue? I'm sorry, because I can't tell for your absolutely horrible acting. Was that a joke, the last part I commentated on?
The only other Looney Tunes character I see in this show is Yosemite Sam, whose new design is ugly as hell.
I find this hypocrisy! I find this hypocrisy! I find it!
Did that just happen? Is this a nightmare? Have I gone to hell? Comic Jack, real talk here. Stop being a Bob kiss-up! You're not going to get into Bob, and you're not going to be a good commentator if you keep your shit up! Jesus. Gonna pop a vein if I get any angrier.
And Wile E. Coyote, who's now Bugs Bunny's neighbor, even though he's a rabbit who pops up in several locations. So how the hell does that work? Not only that, but the episode I saw with Wile E. Coyote in it just had him trying to get one leaf off of his lawn, and Bugs was just there, I guess.
Oh, just dandy. we got a Looney Tunes show.
I'm
with
sorry,
only
but was
3
that fast
Looney
forwarding
Tunes
part supposed to be
in it.
skipping?
Just
Wow, Common Jack,
wonderful.
way to accomplish one of my major pet peeves in the commentary community. Worst part is you were using a skip card before. What happened to that?
I'm a diehard Looney Tunes fan, and Bugs Bunny isn't even my favorite character.
So basically,
This show needs to present at least 10 or 15 original Looney Tunes characters on the first season, or else it's not a good show.
Wow, that's actually a decent point. Made by literally everyone else back in 2011 to 2013. You want to write people called Benedict Horse?
but in all seriousness, either wait until season 3 is out, learn to deal with it, or just go truck yourself with a chainsaw.
Why should he wait, huh? Season 1 is specifically the season where you gotta make a good first impression, and to wait until season 3 is just as retarded as Brony saying that I gotta watch finale of the 4th season in order to get into MLP. Oh, wait!
You're going to go through the trouble of making a Looney Tunes show that matches the feel of the original cartoons, and you're only going to mostly focus on Bugs? Truck that! I know Bugs Bunny is the most popular Looney Tunes character, and it's good to see him back to his screwball roots, but he's a character that you can easily make boring if you continue to constantly shove him in people's faces.
Okay, I am really sick of this. Why do these bad commentators show an entire minute of footage from the original source material, only to say nothing about it? Seriously, am I the only one that wants to stab myself every time this occurs? Quit wasting my time! Why do I keep running into the same problem?
Well, of course. They had to not include Daffy to make room for the characters
PMS
that are more
detected.
popular.
I'm sorry, but do you know how to audio pan, Common Jack?
PMS
that are more
detected.
popular.
What the fuck is he saying there?
PMS
that are more
detected.
popular.
No closed captioning. Ugh, I can't crack the code.
PMS
that are more
detected.
popular.
I guess we'll never know what he said.
Warner Brothers, I hope you're wearing protection, because I like to make sure that my partner is safe before I get trucked!
Hey, this isn't some game with limited time and budget. This is a high-budget TV animated show. There's plenty of time for whatever character they want to bring up. And you just said that the show is new and there's a lot of characters for the upcoming seasons. By your logic, those characters will never, ever appear on the show since
there is absolutely no space on the cartoon.
Stop. Remember this line, everyone. It's going to bite him in the ass.
Also, I don't give a shit that he's not your favorite character, because you are not the only person on the Looney Tunes demographic. Think of that for a second.
Hey, Common Jack? Yeah. He's a fucking critic! He's allowed to have his own opinion and explain it so it's reasonable. No fucking shit, he's not the only person in the Looney Tunes demographic. The only person who would ever use that much of a retarded rebuttal is a die-hard fanboy. Wait a minute, what was that one video on the Amateurized channel? Of course. Of fucking course. So, not only is Common Jack a Mr. Enter fanboy, but he's also a Wabbit fanboy. How fucking peachy.
But hey, maybe I'm overreacting.
Maybe.
After all, the show is still new, and it's got plenty of time to allow the other Looney Tunes characters to get featured, like Elmer Fudd, who the creator said isn't going to be in this show. Oh. Well, how about Daffy, who hasn't been confirmed to appear in this show either?
Hey guys, let's go back a few.
By your logic, those characters will never, ever appear on the show since
There is absolutely no space on the cartoon.
And it's got plenty of time to allow the other Looney Tunes characters to get featured, like Elmer Fudd, who the creator said isn't going to be in this show. Oh. Well, how about Daffy, who hasn't been confirmed to appear in this show either?
Who else would you look at that?
Well, at least they're not going to take Taz, rename him Theodore Tasmanian, and make him an accountant. Nope. At least they're not going to do that.
why is that a bad thing? I'm just asking. Why the hell is that a bad thing?
Somebody didn't watch his Looney Tunes show review.
So, that's Wabbit. And guess what? I hate it! Granted, I like it slightly better than the Looney Tunes show, But with its generic character designs, lazy new characters, and lack of original Looney Tunes characters, this show is not even close to being a spiritual successor to the original shorts. You were so close, Warner Brothers!
But you just said that they're not even close.
Hooray for nitpicking.
Why don't you stop trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice? The original Looney Tunes are animation perfection.
No, they're flawed. Like every single cartoon in the fucking world.
Hey, there's a difference between perfection and animated perfection! You idiot!
No one can recreate that. I don't care who they are.
Oh yeah, it was totally necessary to just switch to a shitty web camera of your real life face. Sarcasm. Ugh! Ugh! Finally done. Thank God. This commentary, abysmal. You had shitty points, you commentated on a dead horse, your ass-kicking to Bop was incredibly annoying, your acting was shit and unclear, you kept wasting my time at certain parts of the video, your jokes suck, and you suck. Do us a big fat fucking favor, Comment Jack, and quit commentaries altogether, because all you are doing with your piss-poor videos is painting a bad light on the actual good commentators in this community. I'm just glad it's over. If it had gone for any longer, I swear I would have completely lost out. Thank God that's never.
You still don't know how the whole it's a persona and it's over the top thing works. Say what you want about Mr. Enter. At least when he fails, we can see that he's trying. We can see some reason and some logic behind his arguments. And at least he has a decent avatar and a decent mic quality. In other words, you fail!
No, Comment Jack. You fail. You fucking fail! You failed commentaries, you failed debugging Ben, and most importantly, you failed to have a purpose in this community. About 9 commentators in this community have debunked you, and yet you never, ever improved. Between showing a dick in your 10th commentary, failing to commentate on such easy targets, being a Mr. Enter fanboy and just quote whatever he says and pretend you have a point, thinking that you can arrest us for insulting you on the internet, remember that, everybody? You have no purpose here. And you know what? Comment Jack will probably do a commentary on this video too. And you know what? I won't reply back because I don't want to see another second of this guy's videos. I don't want Comment Jack to improve. No. I want him gone. I want him to quit commentaries and never come back. Plain and simple. I'm the YouTube 101 and thanks for watching. Goodbye.